What's up, guys? It's Briar, and yes, I want to show you 4 new phones that will be added to the collection, plus an update. So yeah, first off, before I begin, I want to say I'm entirely sleep deprived, so forgive me if I forget the models and stuff of these phones, but I already looked them up, so I shouldn't. But I'm just warning you guys, I'm pretty low on sleep right now, so I'm not in the best state of mind, but I'm going to do my best to make this video, so yeah, let's start. So first is this iPhone 5C, and by the way, I got all, two more things, I'm sorry. So I got all 4 of these as a Christmas gift from my mom, and I put them in order from worst to best. So yeah, let's start. So first is this iPhone 5C, and this does not work. I plugged it in, and it did absolutely nothing. Had it on the charger for an entire hour, and it did not do anything. I don't know if I'm fixing the lighting. But yeah, I plugged this in for about an hour and a half, roughly 2 hours, and it did absolutely nothing. So yeah, really sucks. I was really wanting this one to work, and yeah, the screen's obviously very badly shattered, but I don't think that's the reason it doesn't turn on. I'm just assuming that this one just doesn't turn on for some reason, but yeah, I plugged it in for about an hour and a half, roughly 2 hours, and it did absolutely nothing, so no idea what's wrong with it, but by far that's the worst one out of this set. So next up is a really big shame. This is an iPhone 6s. And this one is probably in the best shape out of the iPhones. Yes, it's really scratched up and cracked down there, but it's not in bad condition as when this one I was really hoping especially would work, but unfortunately, I mean, it does turn on and works, but it is unfortunately passcode locked. So I can't use this thing, and I've tried watching a video to bypass it, but you need like iMac stuff, and my family uses Android. We don't have iPhone stuff, so yeah, I tried bypassing the passcode on this thing, but I'm unable to, so that really sucks. I really want this to work. So yeah, if it wasn't for the passcode, this phone would be fully working, so really major shame that it's passcode locked and I have no way to bypass it, because I really want one of these in my collection to work, so yeah, it really sucks. I might get another one at some point, I might not. It really depends on how much the pricing is, but yeah, I was really wanting this one to work and have it as a working iPhone 6s in my collection, but sadly it doesn't. May get another one of these that works at some point, but who knows. Anyways, this is my iPhone 4, and obviously this is going to be a little bit better refined than these two, despite it being very badly shattered. And the reason that this is a little better refined than these two, because I actually have some hope that this one works, but the bad part is I do not have the charger to test this thing, so I do not know whether or not this one works. But like I said, since these don't work, this is going to be a little bit better of a find than those two, because there's still some hope for this thing. But yeah, even if I did have a charger for this, with how badly cracked it is, I won't be surprised if the LCD on this thing is broken. So yeah, I guess I'll have to get an iPhone charger sometime. And if this one doesn't work, we'll probably just get another iPhone 4 at some point. So yeah. And last is the Blue Tank 2. I got this brand new off of Amazon as a birthday present for $16, and I did the unboxing video of it, and it works fine. And I really love the startup sounds and the startup animations of these older Blue phones, just simply because it's almost like an outer space kind of deal. So yeah, and it's really nice, and it has a really loud key. Like when you press the buttons, it's really loud. I find that really cool and really awesome. So yeah, I'm glad this works. It's in brand new condition. It actually came with the original box too. It basically came in brand new condition, as you can see. This is the box it came in. I'm going to hang on to this box. Even though the box is in pretty poor condition after I unboxed it, I'm still going to hang on to this because obviously it's really retro and it's really cool. You don't see that every day, so yeah, I'm really glad this works, and this is one of my new favorite basic phones in my collection, just because it is in brand new condition, basically, and because that it's a Blue phone, and I really like the startup and shutdown animations of these Blue phones. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really glad to have another one of these Blue phones in my collection, because I like their startup and shutdown animations, and the fact that this one is in brand new condition makes it one of my favorite dump phones in my collection. So yeah. And speaking of Blue Tank 2s, I actually have another one right here. This one's in, let me get my light. Yeah, you can't really tell, well, you kind of can. Hold on, let me reset my lighting. Alright, I don't know if you can tell, but this one right here is a little bit scratched up. Yeah, you can kind of tell, you kind of can't because I have the light off. Where I have indoor lighting off, I'm using just regular lights. But yeah, this blue tank too is in pretty poor condition because it's really scratched up on this screen here. But it did show signs of life on the charger, like it might not work, and it does. One of the reasons I actually wanted this phone was to get the battery for this one, and it worked out. So I'm gonna put the battery in here, and I'm gonna show you this one works. This one doesn't have a back, by the way. Yeah, this one's still scratched up, but it works. So that's cool. Oh, don't know what I'm doing there. So yeah, now I have a battery for this phone, which is really good, but obviously I'm going to put it back into the new one just so we don't get them mixed up. Put the back cover back on that one. I'll put all 5 of those beside each other. Alright, so that is just some phone updates and new additions to the collection that I have not told you about yet. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.